Okay, now it's working. Now we're live. I think. All right. Okay. Hello, guys. Can you guys see me? There is a bit of a delay on my end, and I'm trying to figure this out. But anyway, this is my first time trying live streaming. Hopefully you guys can appreciate what I'm about to do right now. I'm just testing this out for the first time using a Logitech webcam that I've had for a long time. Hello guys, you're gonna have to be a little patient with me because I'm new at this. Let's see here. From B Damon 4 days. Wow, this is new. German UK. Hello old chap. Norman Allen. Yeah, it's good to hear. Alright, I'm actually repeating what's on the chat page, so I'm sorry. But how you doing? How's everyone doing? Good morning here in the US. It is Sunday, 10:30 a.m. Just woke up a moment ago, and I was fiddling about with this live streaming for the first time using this free software known as Wirecast. Has anyone used Wirecast? Is it legitimate? Is it okay? Yeah. Good morning. Just trying to flesh out doing live broadcasting for the first time. I was contemplating of either using the Logitech camera. It's an old camera. I can't tell you if I what brand it is. Right now the resolution I haven't even tested yet. I'll probably look at. I'll replay what I just did a moment ago, so I can review the video quality. I think it's 720, I believe. And I'm using the mic on the Logitech, which apparently it picks up everything. Picks up my clicking on my mouse. Picks up cars, driving by. So any little weird movement that I do in my room, you guys can pick it up, which is kind of freaky and scary. But either way, I'm just trying. Right now, I'm going to rearrange a few things, so there's going to be a little bit of background noise. So I apologize for that. I'm preparing this for tomorrow, August 1st. This is just a test. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, because look, I'll move my hand right here because I haven't put nothing here yet. I'm just trusting on something new. Okay, so you're seeing at 480p. Oh, Texas, how you guys doing? Nice to meet you, Doran. Hi, Poonbach. Sir Ayushi. Where are you from? Sounds like you're Japanese. Or I don't know if that's your screen name. Hello from France. Bonjour. Bonjour. Hope everything's okay over there. Can't believe I'm doing a live broadcast from all over the world. But so, what are we going to talk about? Well, obviously, this is not the day I'm going to show you the Ifrit. Not yet, but I'm just going to open up something random. Let's open up this little kit right here. This is the Arios Gundam action model kits that I've had for a long time. It's like a Gashapon model kit that I picked up. I had the other four mobile suits, the 00 Gundam, the Cerevi, and the the cherubim. I don't know where they are anymore, but I've had this for a while. I was gonna give this as a gift, but I said, nah, sorry, I'm gonna open it up. So we're gonna do a live broadcast of me opening this up. Now, again, I'm new at this, and I could be easily interrupted by something, so I may have to end up muting this video. So I apologize ahead of time. So I'm figuring out the whole kinks on all this. Oh, I see. Gundam UK just finished my Ifrit, ready for the reveal of Mr. Yes, I'm waiting for you guys. I'm assuming it's going to be for tomorrow, August 1st. And oh yeah, welcome Texas. How you guys doing over there? And how you guys? Yeah, I know there's a lot of nonsense going on over there. I hope everything's settled down and whatnot. Alright, so let's open this up. Now, these boxes come with the instructions inside. You see here? Put it right there. As you can see, this is a different angle of my workbench. I have like a little, actually I'll move up this a bit so you can see. I have these two little storage bins which has all my tools and whatnots in here. It's a bit of a mess. I'm hoping that later on in a couple of days I'm going to take the whole thing apart and rearrange it so it's easy for me to pull out things that I need. It's kind of difficult with this lamp here. These little containers here that you see here is where I have all my LED storage parts, lights, wiring, switches. I want to keep it, in an area where I don't want it like in a box where it accidentally, all over the place. I have some paint here that I pulled out for my next build, which we'll discuss that later on during the week. Well, anyway, let's look at this. Let's open this up. Let me read the comments here. My catapult on the Master Grade Gundam Mark II. Oh, okay. And I have always wanted to get the Mark II 2.0 version, but never seem to get around to it. And I do agree that the catapult on that looks really nice. That and the one on the Zeta 2 2.0. Let's see here. Hello from Singapore. Hey, how you doing? Nur Hansma Ahmed. Welcome. Okay, Kunai Crazy, just Dark Matter. Good. With the extra colors. Great. Yeah. You know what? You don't really need to buy the P Bandai exclusive or the other one. You could always just take the existing one and do another one. Paint it the way you want it. I'm actually doing something similar to another kit that I have, and we'll discuss that later on, of course. Let's see here. Doing research on the Wirecast now. Looks like the powerful tube. Yeah, you got to get a license. The license, basically, I believe you have to remove the watermark. It is free with the watermark, but if you pay for it, you'll remove the watermark. And I think it has better features, which I don't know. Again, this is my first time. Good afternoon from Ikuto Seta. Is that the Harut? Yes. No, excuse me. This is not the Harut. This is the Arios Gundam. It'd be nice if they made a P Bandai, not a P Bandai, excuse me, the hell you call it, the action model kits of the Harut. Everybody loves that kit. This is just going to be a standard build, just so you guys can have fun and you guys could critique me on what I'm doing wrong. And I'm sorry I haven't been building anything lately. It's just that I've been taking my time detailing the Ifrit, which took a while. I also, I won't discuss this now. I'll discuss everything with the Ifrit on my next broadcast. because there's a lot to show off and discuss. So you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm not looking at the chat right now because I'm removing the parts here, and I should look at the camera because I need to know at what position the camera is so I can show you guys what I'm doing. It's been raining here for a few days now. Weather has been a little weird. Alright, so let's see here. Take that. Oh, I'm missing another part. Number 7. Okay. So we need this. Oh, interesting. There's some more to this. Okay. Yeah, many of you say maybe I shouldn't be using my clippers here because these things are attached kind of like the same way an SD kit is attached to the trees. But all habits die hard. Alright, so we have this yellow part here, followed by this, goes right here. Then we have this part here, it goes on a ball joint, followed by, I believe, this part. This is the right arm because you have one arm that has the hand, while you have this one that has the beam saber. I don't know if they made a second version of this kit where it doesn't have the beam rifle. It probably has the beam. I'm sorry, not the beam saber, but the beam rifle. But I don't remember because I remember getting the whole pack and all that stuff. This was in the heydays of gashapons that I went through a phase. Oh, okay, actually I don't have to do that. Alright, so that's fine. So that's good like that. The other way. The other way is this way, okay. There we go. Then we just do that. Alright, so the arms are done with the shoulders. Pretty cool. Nice. Fairly decent detail, of course. And it doesn't say how long it's going to take you to build, but... Alright, let me look at the chats. Let's see here. I think so. Yeah, it's not a high grade, of course. It's a gashapon type toy. Judging by the scale, it could be a 1/200 scale. Really? That's not hot over there in France. Okay. Yeah, everybody has their preferences. Kunai, I'll call you Kunai. Everybody has their preferences. Everybody loves master grades. There are people who like master grades. There are people who like high grades. There are people who just love SD kits. And then there's everybody who likes, a combination of both. Let's see here. Yes, this is the FG Arios 1. Is it 144 scale? No, it's not, because the dimensions on this is too small. I have the what do you call it? The Trans Am version of this kit, which I put it away. Hello, Sing Cheong. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. How you doing? Welcome. This is my first live streaming, a test that is. Alright, so let's see what's the next parts to open up. Alright, so we have this. So, I've been asked many times about doing live streaming, and I was like trying to say to myself, maybe, I don't know if that's possible. And I was a bit nervous. I'm still a little nervous here. Normally, when I do my videos, well, actually, hang on. When I do my videos that you guys see every day, every time I post, I always do a one-shot take on my videos. I don't do heavy editing like some people do, and I just, shoot from the hip, see how it comes out. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. Sometimes there are obvious mistakes. Phone is ringing, somebody's talking to me, background noise that can happen, and I said, all right, now I got to do a retake. Or the most common thing, a part flies out of nowhere, and I spent like a good half an hour trying to dig it out of behind the cabinet or under the table or whatever. So I try to plan these things, but planning doesn't always come out the way you want it. So you have to expect the unexpected. And I sure can use some coffee right now, but I should have thought of making the coffee first before I did the live broadcast. I'll do that tomorrow. This will not be a thing where I'm going to do this all the time. I think if everything comes out well, I'll do a, how can I say this? Maybe once a month type thing. Because I also, if I do like when I do my videos for like news and updates, I'll do something like that. I just haven't figured out how to transition like images or whatnot onto the screen so you guys can see it. I have a tablet, but that tablet is unfortunately indisposed. I'm just taking all the parts off so that way I don't have to go nuts here. Alright, let's look at the chats here. So let's see here. Kunai is talking about the Next Edge kits. I have to agree, they look really nice. Oh, no problem, no problem. Thank you for the comment saying. I just want to say that I am. Oh, thank you very much, Ian. Is it Ian Gu or Gao? I'm gonna say Ian. Sorry. I built all the scales, of course. Hello, Prime. How you doing? Yes, I decided to do this for the first time. Everybody say hello to Prime92. She is online. Right now, she's going to probably message me on Skype saying, what are you doing? So for those of you who are joining the program, I am building the action model kit of the Arios Gundam. It's a Gashapon type kit. It comes with a piece of gum, which I will eat it later on at my leisure. Many people are going to say, dude, that's a 10-year-old gum. You're going to eat that? Hell yeah, I will. Now, this kit also comes with an extra hand there if you don't want the this hand to hold the beam saber. Alright, so let's see here. We have this, so we turn here. Then we have, let's see. I believe that goes there. No. Oh, okay. So we take that. Let's put that there. I have this that goes there. Then we have this that goes. Wait. Okay, that's fine. then we have the feet. There's a little bit of stiffness here, so even though these things are strong, you always have that fear that it may snap. I've seen that before on certain kits. Quite frankly, the ones that I've seen, it was on older kits that are not part of the Gundam line. Alright, so there we go. See, I told you that part was going to fly away. Thank God it bumped in my chest. Here we go. Alright, so the legs are done. Alright, let's see what the comment says here. For anyone here who has used a spray can, anyone figure out how to do pre-shading and make it look decent? Well, spray cans is, even though it's great, and I've seen many people's works that use spray cans, it's kind of hard to do with the pre-shading because remember you have to spray that little fine line in between the grooves of the kit. The spray can be used as the cover of the next layer of color to spread it out. I'll have to think about that and see how we can figure that out. Okay, the Mark II, yeah, it's not possible to spray. Okay, so somebody's saying that for you right now. You can't do pre-shading on spray cans, only post-shadings. Yes, only post-shadings, as they mentioned. Yes, somebody mentioning that you should use an airbrush. Kunai, try to see if you can get your hands on one of those cheapy spray can attachments. It's like a compressed can, kind of like something like this, but there's an attachment that goes right on it, and then you buy yourself one of those cheap, what do you call it, sprayers, airbrushes. It'll have enough compression to give you something to work with, and I think the nozzle is a little wide, but it is something to do a little, to work on, to do pre-shading. And I know Testers and Revels has made a startup canister type airbrushes that you can get. If you go to Michael's here in the United States, which is not a hobby store but a crafting store, recently Michael's are starting to sell more model kits and model tools and equipment. See if they have something like that as a startup, or go on Amazon or eBay and type in like a startup airbrush kit and see what you could find. If you could find it for 20 bucks or 30, it's a great startup right there. Alright, so we got this here. Put that here. This is the waist unit, of course. Oh, reverse. Alright, so we got that here. Then we have the waist unit that goes here, followed by the left and right arm. Then we have the backpack, followed by this part here. Goes like that. Then we have the I knew that was going to come off the left and right leg. There we go. And then finally will be the head, which is basically two parts here. Now I'm not putting any of the decals on this because it's going to be a waste of time for me to do this on video. But I think the one decal that it needs, let's see if it's here. Yeah. the face mask. Use a hobby knife. I'll add that here. There we go. So the face is there if you guys can see it. And I believe, well, I'm not going to kill myself in putting on the yellow on this for the rabbit ears, so I'll put that here for now. Jesus, that was tough. Christ. Alright, we're done. So there it is, the action model Arios Gundam from the 00 Gundam animated series. It's pretty nice, good detail, it's pretty big too. Again, I think this is more of a 1/200 scale type kit, so yeah, it's really nice. I believe that there's probably an HC Pro type version of this. I'm not 100% sure, but it's good to. It's a good little action kit to get to try out. All right, give me a second. Let me read the comments here. Let's see. Hey, Al Francis, how you doing? XXNike629, how you doing? Good morning. I don't. Well, I know. Nobody likes my metallics, and I understand that. It's my thing. It is something that I've always enjoyed. Obviously, I don't do metallics all the time. If I did, nobody would love my channel. But yes, it's a fun thing to do. I may do another one soon, but I will definitely look into making something else a little different. Let's see here. Yes, there is an HCM. Oh, okay. Thank you, Channel 2S, Gunplay News and Reviews. That there is a HCM Pro version of this. They have a universal. Oh, I guess somebody's commenting on Kunai about the portable spray cans. Yeah, thank you, Kunai, about the metallics. Again, metallics is fun, but it's also very, very challenging, especially if you use Alaclad 2 paints. And speaking of which, I'm going to mute this video because I'm going to get something to show you. So I'll be right back. Give me a few moments. Now I just tested out the mutant thing on this, the muting option on the system here. I don't know. Did you guys hear any background noise while I was away? Let me know. Gunpla Blast. What to use for matted, painted, finished paints? I don't. I've been using lacquer base paint for, and I try to find something that doesn't have any shine. So I've been using that. I don't use anything else. Alright, let's see. Beauty thing. Yeah, I know. Good, thanks. Finish. Alright. So, let's put this to the side. This past few days ago, I went to a hobby store in an area called Flanders, New Jersey, and I wanted to do I want to give out a shout out. So I'm going to show you this I'm going to show you this business card here. F&M Hobby Center, located at the mall at 240 Route 206, Suite 6, Flanders, New Jersey. You can do a Google search on it. I posted photographs on my Facebook page at Strider Prime on the store. I didn't put the address here, but here it is, and I'll take a screenshot and put this on my page as well. This guy has some great model selections, obviously not only models, but some Gundam kits. He tends to like sell out on his Gundam kits in his area. He's also, he has a lot of trains, rocket model kits, RC. He has a lot of RC kits. There was a hobby town about 2 towns away from where he was, and apparently that store, popular as it is, because it is a franchise and a chain, that store went under because of some weird thing. He bought up all of the models and toys that they had there, so he has more of a stock, a lot more stock there, so check it out. But I went there not only to visit him and say hello. The reason why I visited him was because it was F&M Hobbies that got me my perfect grade Strike Freedom Gundam, so I had to pay him a visit. But of course, I bought a few things. So I bought an X-Acto knife blades to replace those. The blades are getting a little dull here, and using this sharpening tool, it's not working. And I also bought some paint. So I bought a light blue, metallic blue-green. It's pretty nice. I bought this color called Character Blue. It's an interesting shade of blue. Another level. I can't tell if it's darker or lighter than the standard blue, but I bought it anyway, just in case. I also bought another lighter blue tone called Air Superiority Blue. The tones are completely different, as you can see here. Bought another bottle of Russet. I swear I love this paint. But besides that, I said, let me find a darker red or tone, and I found this guy, Wine Red. It's a different shade. But brown. For a while I wanted a brown color, and I've had the acrylic based version of brown, but I'm trying to avoid acrylic for a while. And I think that's pretty much it on the Mr. Hobby colors. But in the, what do you call it? I also bought another bottle of glue because the other one is done. And I also bought chrome from Eleclad, which I ran out. And I bought gunmetal. I swear, this is great for inner frames. But I also bought 2. I kind of cleaned him out and he was pissed. But he's my go-to guy to get that. So these are the stuff that I got recently from F&M Hobbies. Go check out his website. If you're in the vicinity, go to the store. It's a nice store. It's better than the store he had before. I was impressed with it. He really did a lot of work there in this new store. Alright, so let me see here. Let me read the chats. I see a lot of people chatting amongst themselves. Yes, Prime Netted 2 is a girl. Shut up. Can't say... Okay. So I'm going to review the chat a bit. Someone has to go to church. Guess what? I got to go to church too. All habits die hard. Yes, I'm doing a live stream, Scuffle. This is my first time. For those of you who are now joining the channel, thank you for watching. Don't know what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, I'm doing the live stream. I don't know. Okay. XX Nike 629XX. I'm going to call you Nike 629. The reason why I'm not doing 1080 because I'm testing this out. I don't know how this works. I don't know how my bandwidth is. So this is just for now. This is just for now. When am I hitting up with Gundam Planet? Well, how can I say this? I pre-ordered a kit which I'm waiting for Gundam Planet to announce that they received. We'll keep it a surprise. We'll keep it a surprise. What is everybody building recently now? Let me ask a question here. What are your projects? Anybody doing projects now? Should get you know what? All right. Gundam. Well, Gundam Planet is reasonable in many ways, Nike. For one thing, even if I ordered something from Hobbylink Japan and I have to wait a couple of days or weeks for it to receive it, for the same amount, it'll be at Gundam Planet, so it balances out for me as well. So it may be pretty expensive to you, but it depends on your region and what you order and whatnot. Obviously, remember, shipping is a bitch. Barbados Meow? You're making a meow of the Barbados? Okay. Raphael's making the 135th Magic Toys Gundam head. Oh, I gotta see that. Noble, work in progress. Yes, a lot of people love the Noble, especially making whatever detail kit you want. Blackbeard pirate ship model. Alright, good. Nice. Which one? From Darwin. What is it? Revell? Testers? What brand? Tell me. Let's see. I got a Rebow Wow incoming superstar. Okay, good. The Rebow Wow. Nice. Master Grade Strike Freedom. Which one? I'm assuming the 2.0. No, what am I talking about? I'm thinking of Freedom. Master Grade Strike Freedom. Alright, that's a good kit. Great. The building of the Ifrit is well, and hopefully by tomorrow you'll see it. High grade unit. Oh, God, the stream is going too fast. Finished the Barbados yesterday by Miss Coney Johnson. Hopefully I said it quickly. I apologize. Darwin's in Limburg. I don't know what that means, but I guess it's location. My Barbados says cat ears. Meow. Okay, now I understand. Yes, eBay. And that's as best as I know. That's for night. Al Francis, I'm working on the Master Grade Heavy Arms EW. Usually, okay, yes, EW is a great kit to build. I built it last year. Hope you enjoy it. Sturm 13, working on the Mark II 2.0. Okay, I could see. Oh, I see, because you guys are in Europe. No wonder. I can understand that. Progress on the full FB group Gundam fan. Okay. Lindbergh, last name. So okay, you did that. Oh, the Lindbergh kit. All right, thank you. I'm sorry. I thought I should have saw that. My apologies. Lindbergh. Okay, those are really nice kit model kits. I remembered a Lindbergh kit of a landing ship. I forgot the scale, but it was a really well. When I was a kid, it was a really big kit. I remember having all the little cars and tanks on it, but. Yeah, I think I recently saw that in MosquitoCon. Well, it's a beautiful kit. I have to say, oh, okay. Let me see. Problem with eBay is a few Japanese kits want $50. Well, what do you expect? You know, some of those rare kits are hard to come by on the cheap. The only way they lose out in value is if they make more of it. I have no idea. I'm just saying it out of my ass. Just built the Wing Zero EW. Okay, Lee, that's cool. Just finished the high grade ECOS Jagan. I have the ECOS Jagan, but it was a smashed kit. The box was smashed, and it looks like a good kit that I think I want to build and maybe scratch build. So I will look into that. Antwerp, Belgium. Raphael, nice to meet you. Are you the hype for the Build Fighters Island Wars? Yes, Build Fighters Island Wars is going to be an interesting series to watch, and can't wait to see the other goods. And I'm going to discuss about some kit that I'm going to be making soon, based off that. So Stay tuned for this channel, of course. What is your first kit that you made without any tools? That's a good question. The chat is going a little fast here, so I'll answer your question. My first kit was a U-boat submarine. I was 8 years old. My father bought it for me. It was from the Revell line. It was a cutaway where you could see the inside of the ship. Now at the time, I think the only tool we used was the house. I used my mom's knives set to cut it open. You know, the parts and all that stuff, because it was the first time ever building it. And I used Elmer's glue to build it. When you were a kid, you didn't know anything about this, but that was my first time, and I have very good memories of that. But I was looking into getting that kit again, but I found it way too expensive. I'll eventually try to do it sometime. Maybe I will look into getting that kit and maybe redoing it again. Even my mom keeps telling me, I remember that first kit you built. That was a really good build. Really good, really good paint. I'm sorry, model kit back in the day. What am I going to do with my live stream building painting both? Perf Love? I don't know. This is my first time. This is actually new territory for me to do live streaming. I'm sorry that right now you're not seeing anything going on. I'm just blabbing. What airbrush would you recommend that won't hurt your wallet? I'll have to do research on that one. But usually if you find something that's about $20, the starter kits, the starter airbrush kits, I should buy one just to show it to you, but I'll send you links and whatever. Nah, I have to think about that, you know. What else did I want to show? One time I didn't have Elmer's glue, so my dad made me use rice. True story. Rice can be a bit sticky. Thoughts on the flag or over flag? Very nice kit to look at. I had the original flag high grade kit that I made. I think it was my third kit building on YouTube. It'd be nice if they revived that as maybe a master grade. Face revealed at 20,000 subs. You know, my face has been shown on Facebook every now and then. Not that I don't want to do it. I'm not ready to do it yet. I want to prepare that, so it may be sooner rather than later. But I don't know yet, so don't worry. I'll show this ugly mug will be shown to all you guys, and that way I can lose my entire subscription line. You know what? Let me show you some other things that I wanted to release a video, and of course that fell off. So give me a moment here, guys. Oh, here we go. So I made a video which I didn't post, so I think maybe we show it on the live stream. Barnes & Noble, obviously. You find some great deals and cool things out there. I bought, what was it? This year I bought the Master Chief sprue kit, the one that was like $70, which I got it for like $16. When it was on the clearance table, I was like, what the fuck was this? I'm taking this. And I should build that soon. And I also bought the Gundam Gusion Rebake 1/100 scale with the 20% off coupon. But I also picked up these, which was kind of cool. And since I'm a Godzilla fan, I picked up these little puppets type things. Here's a Gareth Edwards Godzilla, which looks really cool, and this burning Godzilla as well. It was in a little bag, and I think I had like about 7 or 8 of these different ones, so it was really nice. I said, oh, let me get one of these guys. I'm a Godzilla fan. I know there's a friend of ours that we talk to a lot, me and Prime 92. We talked to a guy named Max. He's actually known as Maxzilla. he actually went to Japan to see the new Godzilla resurgence or resurrection, the new Godzilla movie. So lucky him, lucky him. Let me read more chats. What do you know? Okay, my first attempt to build something was like 30 years ago. Was one of those airplanes with glass noses. I think I remember those model kits. How you doing, channel? Oh, I already said hi to you, channel 2S. What is the price range that you recommend to look for find decent airbrush? It seemed to range from 20 to 200. Again, starting, I would work on the 20 to $30 model sets. That way you can figure out how to gain experience. The first thing you want to do is gain experience. So look into that first before you move on to the next stage. Let's see here. I love the Gusian, just don't like the articulations, but yes, the Gusian looks amazing, and I'm looking into building that next. But we haven't discussed that. I haven't thought of that yet. Gundam Blast Exia 223. Kawaii. Hello. How you doing? I was actually watching episode 15 of RE00996, but when I noticed the notifications that you were live... Oh yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Open window and splash. Rest in peace, airplane. Okay. Are you and Prime 92 in a relationship or something, like just asking, not offended, or you or Prime? Alright, so you know, our relationship is we are friends. We are good friends. We've been good friends since Strike Freedom. And that's how it is. We've been, she's my buddy, I'm her buddy. She's my pal, I'm her pal. That's how it is. And we've always shared ideas, talked about cool things about Gundam. We are both our own resources. She asks me questions on certain things. I ask her questions on certain things. We help each other out as best we can. That's how it is, guys. So the relationship is we are a good friendship relationship. All right, so let's see here. Next question. I believe China lives in New York and Prane lives in Canada. Well, yep, you're basically right. What kits are your favorites? That's kind of hard to answer. How can it be a favorite? Are we talking about high-grade, master-grade kits, Gundam, Macross kits, or I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Whatever tickles my fancy, you could say. No, she's not. Let's see here. What is your plan for the next project? I'll say it right now. After showing off the Ifrit, and I am currently working on it right now, real grade 00 Quantum. Alright, so let's see, other than the Hymak. The Hymak was a quick build just to fill in the gaps for the day, because I've been gone for about 2 weeks, and I know you guys were saying, what the hell am I? Hello, do you think light gray works great for panel lining on white plastic, or do you make it? Well, if you're doing white and light gray, that's actually a good tone right there. Many people like to use black, but light gray seems to be alright, as long as it shows the light gray. Please don't tell me people are shipping Prime 92, are shipping Prime 92 and stryderprime. Don't get that. What's the Tamiya panel line accent like? Can't get this in UK without paying a premium. Alright, so guys, give me a moment while I talk about this right now. I know many of you are asking me questions or talking amongst yourselves, so please feel free. But I think it's a good... Let's do a test here. We'll pull out the Hymak. Let's see if we can find some panel lining here. Building the Hymak was fun, but it also gives you the ability to do this as a test on certain tools. And I think I'll do that right here. The panel line accent color, and Mikado Man did a very good demonstration on this. I really like it. this is pretty good for like strong colors if you want. Here's the gray one, and the gray one is probably good for lighter tones. So let's do this on both of these guys. I'm about to end my video in about 10 minutes, so we'll end it with this. So pay attention, guys. We're going to begin with the black. Now, it has a little brush there. It's a little strong, so I always try to get a little bit off there. Let me get this. Get a little bit of something to wipe it off. So we're going to do, many people like to do it at one area of the kit and just do a little tap right there. And as you can see, the line goes there, and then using a little Q-tip, wipe off the excess right there. Now, I believe this is enamel-based paint. So for something like this kit, you can wipe it off because you don't have any paint colors on this. And I'm sorry if you can't see this properly. Let me see if I could position the camera fine. If you guys can see it fine. I'm just trying to see how the light is, so I apologize if it doesn't show well. There we go. Maybe that's good enough. Let's do the other side. So there. Now again, I believe, like I said before, I believe this is enamel-based paint. So if you do this on a kit that has already been painted, lacquer-based paint, a good idea would be maybe to, first you want to top coat the kit after you finish painting it. Make sure it's nice and sealed up. Give it a good day or two so it's dried and you don't have to worry about it. There we go. Then I have Tester's enamel thinner and brush cleaner, using something like this little cotton swab type device, stick, or a Q-tip. Just apply a little bit on it, make sure it's not too wet, and then just gently wipe off the excess from the kit. That way you don't damage the paint using a thinner base, a lacquer-based thinner. Let's try the gray. I haven't used the gray in a long time, but the gray should probably be good on other kits. Alright, so let's find a... Alright, we'll use the orange part here. I didn't put no decals on this, but... There we go. I think it's okay, but this kit doesn't have that much like in grooves where like a high grade kit is. Like right here is okay. There's not that much panel lining to work with here. So I was able to get some panel lining here on this. There we go. So that's alright, in a way. So, for the gray and the black are the same thing, just that you got to think of what you're going to do this. You're not going to put gray on a gray part. You want to put this on another color that will give it a little bit more, depth into it. Black, of course, you could pretty much see it a mile away. So what would be appropriate to use black? What would it be appropriate to use gray? So these are things that you have to consider when painting your kits. So what do you guys think of that? Man, hopefully I did a proper explanation. If not, please share me your ideas and techniques. I would like to learn. I really do. These are the things that I do when I build my kits. Is I like to learn new things. Mr. TT, this is a Logitech video camera. This is not my Canon camcorder, which basically, all right. To answer Mr. TT's question, this is the Vixima FHR500 camcorder. This is not a streaming camcorder. This is just a regular camcorder that I use to record my builds. What I have here is a cheapy $20 Logitech camera, which, again, this is my first time recording, and I set it at I think 480 or 460, whatever. So I haven't done 1080 yet. I'll test it out hopefully tomorrow when I show off the Ifrit. Let's see here. I use thin enamel and a capillator action, not that hardcore. Yeah, that's what he said. Of course, you can put enamel and on care plastic. Okay. Or you're going to paint the Arios or something. No, this is just a fun build for you guys to see and enjoy, and of course for me trying out, live streaming for the first time. What do you guys think? Am I doing okay? Is it blah blah blah? Or I mean, again, I'm not the most interesting person in the world. Whatever. But hey, Spider 2K2. Yes, I finished it, but it's not today. It's going to be tomorrow. Relax. Gundam Blast Exia 223. How you doing? I'm going to say hello to everybody who just joined on the channel. Cow Dude Stratos. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Okay, let's see here. The Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. The Yu-Gi-Oh nerd. Strider, is your opinion who is the most powerful Gundam in the whole franchise? Sorry if I sent the same question. Yeah, I didn't see this, so I apologize. You guys are going too fast on the chat, and I have no moderator. I'm the only one on the monitor. And Lorenzo Retro, yes, I'm into Transformers, but I don't buy them. So I like Transformers, but I don't buy them. So to answer your question, Yu-Gi-Oh, I think the most powerful Gundam, to my opinion, still is 00 Riser. I think that's the most powerful mobile suit. That's my opinion. Obviously, many people have their own opinions, but to me, 00 Riser is the most powerful. Okay, it's fine just the things to be yourself. Yes, be yourself. Mega Convoy, how you doing? That yeah, in reference to the Ifrit, I don't think we can do that. Okay, I ask again, name your favorite 80s series and would you consider doing a He-Man X Gunpla Kit Bash? Kit Bash. I like He-Man back in the day. Don't know how it would be a Kit Bash though. I'll have to think about that. My favorite 80s series has always been G.I. Joe, to tell you the truth. And with the recent movies, I'm hoping that maybe somebody will think of a better way of doing G.I. Joe. There was that short G.I. Joe animated series that was not the one that was on TV. It was really it was an anime style type. It was really good. It was the last one they did, so I liked that one. Hopefully they can do that again. Oh, Mechanic Quanta. Hmm. Mechanic. Mechanic, huh? I'll have to think about that. I was for Double O Razor too, but now I'm more of a Kshatriya. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Scuffle. That's an interesting idea. A gun tank his tank. Gun his tank. I have the toy. I'll have to look into that. Hmm. Uh, Spider, this is my first time trying this. I don't have Google Hangout. I'm trying this out first. I'll try Google Hangout later on, and see how it works. So this is all testing for me. Best real grade model for you, Strider. I have to say the Double O Riser real grade was the best one. It was so easy to build, no problems. I love it. So I would recommend it for you guys who've never built a real grade. Turn of Forever. What the hell is that? Leo, what are you talking about? Yes, I have I have not one but two his tanks. Oh, I should do a You know what? You thought you made me remind Scuffle. Thank you, but you reminded me of something, so I'll look into that. Fan of Evangelion? Are you planning to get any event? I don't know yet. To tell you the truth about Evangelion, Perfect Love. I have so much in my table. You're gonna have to give me some time. Right now what was it? We're now like 5 months away till the end of the year, so you have to give me some time on that. Mecha Combine. I've been writing on my notebook to create my own manga graphical novel mecha series. Currently experiencing writer's block. Well, I hope you do a good job. Can't wait to see that. Well, okay, Cow Dude, are you referring to the real grade? I'm sorry, are you talking about the real grade, the high grade, the master grade, or the perfect grade? Which one you're referring to? First kit you broke from building it from the first time. Can't remember. To tell you the truth, can't remember. There were so many a long time ago. I've been building kits since the 80s, so I can't even remember. Tell you, I remember that one. Turn a Gundam Forever as the most powerful Gundam in. Okay. Hold on, you kind of went too fast there, cow dude. What brand of files should I buy? It's my first time buying files. You know what? The cheapy files could be fine because I've seen like a set of like 5 or 6 files for about $5 or $10. If you go to the dollar store, don't kill yourself in pricing with tools. Try to find files that are selling at either obviously Walmart is fine. They always sell good cheapy set files, or go to a dollar store. So that's what I can kind of consider. And go to Michael's and see if they have the file sets there. Still waiting for the last Eva movie. Wait, hasn't come yet. Listen, Eva movies, I've lost interest of it, but ever since that, yeah, I'm waiting for the next Eva movie as well. Name the master grade gunpla that you need Bandai to produce, or you'll go postal in the lunchroom. Master grade Leo. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm getting the master grade 2.0. Great. Freedom 2.0. I haven't gotten mine yet. I'm waiting. I'm holding out. So which file is good for that? I don't know. And well, if you're filing down a kit, remember you want to make yourself you get files that are light grit, medium grit, high grit, just so you can clean it up pretty well. It's kind of difficult to explain. Uh, Go to Target and buy. Yeah, usually the nail sanding blocks are good. Good comment, Scuffle. Blackbird 295K. I love your work. Thank you very much, and welcome. What is your favorite gunpla you didn't build? Oh, good question. The one gunpla kit or one robot or kit that I built that wasn't gunpla was actually the Robotech changer, which was basically the knock, which was basically the the Valkyrie fighters from Macross. That was one of my favorites when I built it, because obviously it was glued, but you could transform it. It was a parts forming, of course, but it was the coolest thing ever to transform a model kit. I've never seen that before. It shocked the system out of me when it first came out back in the late 80s during Robotech series. Somebody told me to get a set with 600, and okay, yes, good question, Cowdude. You know what? I'm going to show you something, Cowdude, okay? So hang on a second. Hold your horses, technically speaking. Now, if you go to Walmart or Walmart or maybe even a Lowe's or Home Depot, you know, you want to get like sanding file sticks like this. That you don't see this at the store, but you'll see a grit. There, this one's a 400 grit. This one's an 800 grit. The 400 grit is basically the standard these days to sand down edges and nub marks and all that stuff. Now, the higher the grit number, the finer the sanding detail are, and it smooths out the part better. Now, these are items that I picked up online and at the hobby stores. This one I picked up on. This is 400, but it's already been warped out. This one's a new 400 ones. These are brand new, which I can't wait to use. But for you, and unfortunately I don't have it in arm's length for me to pull it out, the sanding bricks, as what Scuffle mentioned, if that was who it was that mentioned it a few moments ago, is what you need. And I don't have it here. I put away a lot of things and now I have to dig it up again. But those little sanding blocks are perfect to sand down. Also, go into the areas in Walmart for the tools. Go to the 3M area, and they have some sanding pads as well. You could use the sanding pads. Those are pretty good. Yes, Master Greg. Yeah, Leo would be awesome. Yeah. Let's see. I brought a resin Merida figure. That's good. That's good. Yes. So the higher the number, the smoother the kit. The lower the number, the more grittier. But it's easier. You know, you always want to start low. Want to start with the low number and then go a little way high. $800 grit is good for like you want to finish up from the 400 and then go into 600 and then go to 8. Gentlemen, thank you. Thank you, Ben, for watching this streaming of me talking about whatever. Talking about stuff that I have. Quick kit to build right there. Testing out paints. I'm hoping to do it again tomorrow. Hopefully it works. And you guys gonna have to give me a little bit of time to figure this whole thing out. Hopefully I'll get the resolution up a little higher. Maybe get the camera posted in a little different angle so you guys can see this. So again, I thank you all for watching my video, my live stream video. I'm going to see if I could do it as a thing, if possible, and if not, I don't know. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and what can I say but stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.